pawn e4, pawn c5, knight f3, pawn d6, pawn d4, pawn takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, knight c6, bishop c4, pawn e6, bishop e3, bishop e7, bishop b3, castles kingside, queen e2, queen a5, castles queenside, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, bishop d7, king b1, bishop c6, pawn f4, rook a8, d8, rook h1, f1, pawn b5, pawn f5, pawn b4, pawn takes e6, pawn takes c3, pawn takes f7, king h8, rook f5, queen b4, queen f1, knight takes e4, pawn a3, queen b7, queen f4, bishop a4, queen g4, bishop f6, rook takes f6, bishop takes b3, rook f4, bishop a2, pawn d5, queen e5, knight f6, rook takes f6, bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, rook takes d2, pawn takes d2, pawn c3, queen takes b3, bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen g4, king h8, queen d4, rook h5, knight c3, king takes b2, knight takes d1, king c1, rook takes f7, bishop takes f7, bishop d7, bishop takes g7, king takes g7, queen takes b4, queen takes f7, knight takes d1, king b1, queen takes d4, rook takes h7, king takes h7, queen h5,